Trees aren't green, the ocean is gray, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows.
I definitely need some help this morning. I just ran in the CVS to grab 2 of these, just like kind of one for today, one for tomorrow, until I get to the grocery store. So this was the only flavor they had, but I actually love Blue Slush, so worked out perfectly for me. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Abby Weinstein if you're new here. I just got married on New Year's Eve, hence the new last name. You probably know me as Abby Asselin. My husband and I, which is also so weird to say, just got back from our honeymoon last night. We went to Costa Rica and had the best time. It was just such a great time to spend so much intentional time together and really just relax, do some fun things, see a new place. And it was truly so great. I actually vlogged the whole honeymoon, which I can't believe I did that, but I'm actually so thankful I did in hindsight, just to have the memories, because if you didn't know, I got an award for being the most sentimental person in the entire world. So having videos to watch back of key moments in my life is what keeps me going. So I'm actually really glad that I did vlog it and everything. Definitely check out that vlog if it's already up before this one is. I don't really know the order of when the videos are going to be going up, because as of right now, I have like 5 videos I need to edit that have already been like filmed and everything. Subscribe if you're new here. I am hoping to get uploads going 2 times a week here very soon, if it's not already happening. Now that I quit my Big 4 job in accounting as a CPA, which if you didn't know, I did just recently do that in December as well. And today is like the first day it's really hitting me that I am not a part of it anymore, just because the wedding's over, honeymoon's over, and I'm back to reality. But my reality is like totally different than anything I've known in the last 2.5 years. Entering this new chapter and new era of my life, I feel like a brand new woman in so many ways, but I also feel like, you know, same old me at heart. It was so overwhelming walking into the house last night. So I just walked into just almost like this memory bank of the week before and the week of the wedding, and it was really emotionally overwhelming. I haven't like really cried or anything, but on the honeymoon, the wedding just felt like a blur. Kind of felt like it didn't even happen in a way, not in a bad way. It just really felt like a blur because it came and went so quickly. But then now that I'm home and I walk in and I see like the printer out from when I was last minute making adjustments to my seating chart, walking in and smelling the cologne that I had dropped like the day before the wedding, that was what Griffin was wearing the day of. That scent was like very emotionally triggering, and it's so strong still in the house. Seeing my wedding dress hanger and my reception dress just sitting in the chair waiting to be dry cleaned. Just so many things that were untouched from wedding week and the right after the wedding that just really took me back to being in the days before the wedding and the day of the wedding and a few days after. So it was a lot emotionally, but we're gonna work through it together. I know that it's gonna be a new reality for me in ways, just because, you know, I went from this being something that I was working so hard on for 15 months, and then I had my job as well, and it was the holidays, and now, you know, don't have the job, don't have the wedding planning anymore, honeymoon's over. So I just like stripped a lot from my plate, but it actually feels amazing, absolutely amazing. But at the same time, there's some emotional hangover involved in that. But cheers to another week. I'm gonna run back home and get a couple things taken care of before I go to my 10 o'clock workout class. This is overwhelming, and it's not even everything. My husband. This is not his ring, but also I don't have mine on. Mine are still in the safe because I didn't take them on the honeymoon. I will be getting those out after I work out because I've been so excited to put them back on. I've missed them.
I know must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise. I think I'll let it slide. I'm sleeping.
You all know how much we love Blue Apron, and I am so excited that they are sponsoring today's video because I have something super exciting to share with you all. If you don't know what Blue Apron is, Blue Apron sends easy meal kits with quality ingredients right to your door, so you can check meal planning off your list and say goodbye to spending long amounts of time grocery shopping, having to plan out recipes for the week. Most of the recipes are designed to be ready in 35 minutes or less, so super great for those of us with busy lifestyles, which I know is most of us. We love Blue Apron because they have over 70 options each week, so it never really gets boring and you can always try out new recipes. We love the flexibility of Blue Apron. Apron, if we know we're going to be out of town or going on vacation, we can very easily skip a week. And if you ever want to change up your plan or the number of servings or the type of meals you're getting, you can do so super easily. There are options that are designed for easy prep or no prep, easy cleanup, and quick cooking times. This is something that literally would have been such a game changer during busy season when I was working my Big 4 job. There were literally so many times during busy season where I would just tell myself I wish that I had pre-made a meal that I could just throw in the microwave and heat up and eat and actually enjoy it, because most of the time they're not too good. But so excited to be sharing the prepared and ready meal options from Blue Apron with you all today. If you work in an office or if you bring your lunch to work, this is such a great option for you. The prepared and ready meals are pre-made and non-frozen. They are delivered fresh and ready to reheat as soon as they make it to your door. So they really make mealtime the easiest part of your day without having to do all of the prep work and have all the mess to clean up from prep work. They use signature sauces and seasonally inspired produce and tender meats that are prepared sous vide, which is a French technique that locks in the flavor and freshness to really keep your meat tender and juicy. For the prepared and ready meals, you can choose from 16 recipes in different cuisines a week. They have dietitian approved meals within these prepared and ready options. Those include carb conscious, 30 grams of protein, and 600 calories or less. These can be your best friend and save you so much time in the kitchen and so much time meal planning and at the grocery store any day of the week, whether it's for lunch or for dinner. We love the variety of options, and we love that they're delivered fresh and can be ready in minutes. Just heated it up and let it sit for a minute. Now we're gonna give it a try. Literally, this looks better than when I make pasta at home myself. This is so good. This is the cheesy chipotle rotini, and it's chipotle cheddar, so it has a little bit of heat to it, with rotini pasta, kale, corn, bell peppers, and queso fresco. I'm obsessed.
I'm eating the Southwestern style turkey with brown rice.
Wow, they can't even see my face.
I'm eating the Southwestern style turkey with brown rice.
That's really good.
I'm not even capping. Best microwave meal I've ever eaten.
Let me just say, the day that I'm filming this, our pipes have been frozen, so we actually haven't had water the last 24 to 36 hours. So I can't really cook what I was planning on cooking, and these delivered today, so my husband just had one for dinner and I'm about to eat one. Literally just throw these in the microwave and have dinner ready to go in under 5 minutes. If you're looking to make lunch or dinner time and cooking the easiest part of your day and you want to try out Blue Apron for yourself, then check out the link in the description box so you can get 50% off the first week. It's a deal you don't want to miss. Thank you again so much to Blue Apron for sponsoring this week's video.
Through all of my problems, I know I can make it through every night.
I'm about to take a body shower. I hate staying in my workout clothes long. Just like needed to sit down and reset my brain for a second, just because I feel like there's so much going on in my head right now with everything I need to get done and all of my to-dos. I really need to go to the grocery store, which I am going to do shortly, but I first want to like go through our fridge and our pantry and clean all that out. But I have had this note in my phone of like post-wedding to-dos, and a lot of them are a lot more time sensitive than others. For example, paying my estimated taxes, which I just did. I always set aside 30% of like all of my income for taxes, so I went ahead and did that, and I basically used this journal, which if y'all don't watch Jenna Hong on YouTube or follow her on social media, I feel like a fangirl about her in all of my videos. She's the one who influenced me to get my Shop Amanda Rach Lee doodle journal for 2024, which I'm about to update since I haven't obviously used it at all this year. And she did a collaboration with Type Haley on these journals, and they lay flat. And she has a dotted one and a lined one. I don't think they're still available. I don't totally know, but I'll leave a link down below if it is. And I am planning on using this for a to-do dump in the whole year of 2024. And also just to like journal. I really want to get into journaling daily, like no pressure, and not even daily, but weekly if I can. For today, I just did a must-dos and would like to's basically, and I'll leave them here on screen just for everything that I know I have to do today compared to the things that I would like to get done. Not the end of the world if I don't get them done, but would like to at least start on them. But the must-dos, they've got to happen. So those are the things that I really needed to just put on paper to see where I was at, so I would be able to cross the things off and I don't let anything slip through the cracks basically. So just paid the estimated taxes, which I'm gonna cross that off. And then right now I'm going to update my doodle journal, and I'm going to record the voiceover for a reel that I need to submit for brand review today to my manager. So that's my plan for right now. And then it'll be shower and grocery store time. It's the start of my 2024. It may be January 15th, but we're getting it done.
I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know all of my problems. I know. Where did it go? The feeling of thirst, desire to be a rock in my heels. I'm numb as a poison, flows in my veins. Guess I got used to avoiding the pain. I know must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise. I think I let it slide. I'm sleepwalking.
So literally like 25 degrees outside. And in case you needed this reminder, it's okay if you haven't done it yet with the new year already starting. But this is your reminder to clean out your fridge and your pantry so you can start the new year fresh with things that aren't actually bad and taking up space. Just went to HEB and picked up all our groceries. It's the first time I've done an in-person full-on grocery shopping trip. I go into Trader Joe's like every now and then, but I never go into HEB just because it's literally so overstimulating and chaotic most of the time. Today wasn't too terrible. There were definitely some things out of stock because of the freeze and everything. I was able to get pretty much everything I needed. So we're gonna put these away. And then we're picking up dinner and driving out to my brother and sister-in-law's, which is about an hour away, to pick up Ella, which we're so excited for. And we're gonna eat dinner with them, just picking up Chipotle, and then gonna come back tonight. So super excited.
Walking through all of my problems. I know I can't make it through. Every night is the same. I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know all of my problems. I know. Maybe I need.
It's now Tuesday. I haven't talked to y'all in a bit. This morning was a little bit chaotic because I couldn't find my one of my SD cards basically, and I was panicking a little bit because I have a lot of unedited footage on that SD card. I'm really upset now because I did find it, but I spent forever trying to find it this morning. Finally found it. Went to start editing the video and realized that it was a sit-down video and pretty much all of it was out of focus. So now I'm like, oh great, I need to refilm this video. I think I'm gonna plan on having a little filming day tomorrow and refilm that. But unfortunately it's a January reset video and it's gonna be going up towards the end of January now at this point. So I hope nobody cares. It's all good. I went to F45 at noon, but the whole dilemma with my workout situation, I had posted a while ago on my Instagram story about not really knowing what I was going to do once I quit my job because I was going to F45 through Gym Pass, which was like $175 a month. It gave me unlimited access to F45, so I could go as much as I wanted to a month. Also go to a bunch of other studios too if I wanted to, but I just prefer F45. And I was able to expense that $175 and get 75% of it back, up to $1,000 for the year. So basically got like 8 or 9 months. I don't remember exactly and I'm not doing the math right now. 8 or 9 months of it free, or not free because, you know, it's taxed, but still got it reimbursed. So that made it very affordable to go to F45 through my job. But a lot of people, when I posted about not knowing if I was gonna be able to do F45 once I quit, a lot of people were responding to my story about it on Instagram back in December and saying that they were able to maintain their Gym Pass access after they quit and it just like rolled them to like a different plan. Well, that isn't what happened for me. They fully kicked me off. I'm sure it's just the big four. There's like people who are very meticulously working on the offboarding process, so nothing gets missed, I'm sure. And Gym Pass is probably one of those things. And then Class Pass is like $250 a month if I were to buy the number of credits. I'd want to go 4 to 5 times a month. So right now I'm in a little bit of a limbo because I don't know how much it is to just solely buy a membership at the studio. That is my preferred workout and that's pretty much all I've been doing for the last year and a half. So that's my plan right now, is to just talk to them, see how much it's going to be, compare that to what it would be to go through Gym Pass, and if both of them are over, or if either of them are over $200 a month, I'm not I don't think I'm gonna do it. But Griff and I are planning on sitting down and like making a budget this week, and or at least doing our best to, given that my income's extremely volatile. Once we get that hashed out, we'll be able to have a better idea of whether or not what I can spend is, you know, within reason. So right now I am trying to figure out, am I gonna be doing F45 still? I really hope so, because it's truly the first time in my life I've had a workout where for a long period of time I have enjoyed going to it. I've looked forward to going to it. I actually want to go, and I'm not having to rely on my motivation to go. Yes, there are days where I don't feel like going and I still go, but for the most part, I just never really am having to rely on my motivation because my desire to go is just so strong because I love it so much. I really don't want to give it up, and I feel like if there's something for my health that has impacted my life in such a positive way that I actually enjoy doing, it's not really something I should compromise on. I'm like, I could spend, you know, maybe $200 less a month potentially if I just go to like a $50 a month gym and just work out. But I haven't done that in so long, and nothing about that sounds appealing. So I'm kind of trying to figure out, should I just get a ClassPass membership, and instead of like paying for enough credits to go 4 to 5 times a week, maybe buy enough credits to go 3 to 4 times a week instead, and then just maybe pick up running, because I kind of want to try to start running, because I think the first time I did running I didn't do it the right way. I didn't realize that you don't have to literally run your fastest every time you run, but we will see, and I will keep you guys updated. Obviously showered, as y'all can tell. I didn't end up refilming the video today just because by the time I showered and everything, I figured most of the sunlight would be gone, and I like to batch anytime I'm filming things in one day, and I have a brand deal I also need to film, so I just figured it'd be better to wait till tomorrow. We were gonna like make some soup tonight. Griffin was gonna go to the gym after work, and our pipes are maybe potentially frozen. Literally within like an hour after I finished my shower, I was turning on the water downstairs to like rinse out my cup or something, and we've had our faucets on a drip since like basically 2 nights ago, and we've forgotten to like keep it dripping at certain times, but it's always within like an hour that we catch, oh, we forgot to turn this one back on after we wash our hands or whatever. We've had them on drip, but I noticed when I was rinsing out my cup, I was like, oh my gosh, I have the water all the way on, and it's just like a very, very light flow, not a lot of water pressure. And then upstairs, like none of our faucets were producing any water. And then we called a plumber, and they said to turn off the main water valve, which we did, and just turn all the faucets to on. So that's what we did, but it's because we don't have water and Griffin has to, you know, go to work tomorrow. He was able to work from home today because of the ice on the roads and everything, but he can't shower like before work and stuff like that. So we're gonna go stay at his parents tonight. So that's the plan. Probably won't really have any more footage tonight. I'm just praying that everything's okay overnight and in the morning, and that we will be good and things will thaw out. But it's really not gonna be above freezing until mid tomorrow morning. So it's a little bit stressful. I was hoping to have a video up tomorrow because it's been a week since I uploaded on YouTube, and I have so much footage, but 2 of the videos are going to have a brand deal integration in them and be approved, and then the other video that doesn't is the one that basically had the blurry footage or out of focus footage that I was planning on refilming today. I'll probably come home and refilm that tomorrow though. But I was working on our laundry and I still have another basket to fold. We quite literally had like 3 weeks worth of laundry in here, and it took like an hour and a half to get through it. So I was doing that while Griffin was finishing up his work day. But I'm gonna go over there now though, and yeah, hopefully everything's gonna be okay. That's the next day at like 11:45. I've had a pretty productive morning. I got several different reels edited, a lot of like wedding related content that, or not reels, I guess they were TikToks, but a lot of wedding related content that I knew I really wanted to do once the wedding was over, just to like help any other brides out for things that I did, and had a couple other brand deal related things to take care of. So I did that on the couch this morning. I did eat breakfast here, but we still are not turning our water on. I'm waiting until Griffin's home this evening because it's going to be above freezing for the first time in like over 48 hours basically this afternoon. So we're waiting for it to be above freezing for a little bit, and then I don't want to be home alone when I turn the main water valve back on, because I think we need to listen to like to hear if there's anything that we hear in the walls or anything when we turn it back on, just to make sure everything's good. So I am literally praying that everything is okay, or will be okay once we get the water valve turned back on. But I'm going ahead and getting ready right now because I am planning on refilming my January reset video. I filmed a little TikTok earlier just showing the current state of everything in our home because it's just such a mess, and I wanted to be like super real and be like, yeah, everything's not sunshine and rainbows because it is a freaking mess everywhere. But anyways, just getting ready so I can refilm that video, and then I want to turn around and edit it to go up Sunday, I think. And then I need to start editing my wedding week vlog, which I'm excited to edit. But I have so much footage on my phone from that, so it's going to be a pain because anytime I'm having the AirDrop clips to my computer, it takes a really long time because all of my stuff isn't like really technically on my phone. It's just an iCloud, so I have to download from iCloud, which takes forever, especially on longer clips. And then I have to AirDrop it to my computer. Today is going to be about filming, and tomorrow and Friday will be very heavy editing days because I don't want to have to edit all weekend because that's my time that I get to spend with Griffin now. Since the past 2 years, my weekends have been consumed with creating content, and I want to actually be able to spend good time with him on the weekends and stuff because I haven't really been able to for the last 2 years. Honestly, color looks pretty much the same as how I've been making my iced shaken espresso on the Nespresso, so moment of truth. It's good. The Texas pecan grounds from H-E-B are so good and they smell amazing. I think the weirdest thing though, let me show you guys. Maybe I just need to play with the machine more, but the weirdest thing is that I thought it would automatically stop after the 2 shots were brewed, like it knew how much to run. But you have to press this button yourself once it's like giving you as much as you want. So I think, I mean, I filled this thing to the top. I think if you fill one of these all the way up, it's 2 shots of espresso. So I just filled one of these up, but I don't know if I should have done it all the way. The coffee I just made was really good though for it being my first time. I've been just like thoroughly reading the instructions. I had to run through 2 cycles. We've already done that on this side since we made coffee already, but I hadn't done the first run instructions on the espresso side. It took me quite some time to get that done. I think I started doing this around like 9:05. Definitely getting a late start on this morning though. I woke up with a really intense migraine, and I literally know it's because I did not drink like any water yesterday basically because of our pipes being frozen, which everything is good now. I didn't really vlog any yesterday afternoon or evening. Yesterday was a big filming day for me, so obviously couldn't really vlog while I was doing that, but I had so much filming to get done. I refilmed my 2024 reset video, and I've already like edited through a good half of it last night. And I filmed 3 sponsorship integrations yesterday, the most I've ever done in one day. So it was honestly a really busy, very productive day for me. And I had to wait on Griffin to get home to cut our main water valve back on, and I was talking on the phone with my dad. He was just running me through everything we needed to do when we like cut it back on, and everything was thankfully fine. Our water's running fine everywhere now. However, the water pressure in our master bath sink and in the kitchen sink, the pressure is not fully where it normally is. And I think it's because of just maybe the pipes thawing out still a little bit. Today it's supposed to get to 70, so I'm like, if it's not fully thawed by this evening, I'm gonna be a little concerned. p.m. and my migraine hasn't totally gone away yet. I took medicine like an hour ago. I don't know why I waited so long to take medicine, but I've pretty much been in my office all day working on editing my 2024 reset video that I refilmed yesterday. I am literally so proud of it. So if you haven't watched it, definitely go watch it. Just because 2024 is already a month into it by the time this video goes up doesn't mean that the video isn't necessarily helpful or can't be helpful. I'm so proud of it, and I genuinely have not spent that amount of time editing a video. I don't even know if maybe even ever, honestly. I probably spent a good 8 to 10 hours editing it between yesterday evening and today. I'm not feeling stressed right now. It's more so just overwhelmed because outside of the 2024 reset video, there are 4 videos that I need to edit. Already been filmed, just need to be edited. And they're vlogs, and all of them have to go live before the end of January, and all of them have to be reviewed by brands by the end of January. And today is January 18th. That's a lot to have 4 for review and go live. I'm just really hoping all the brands are on top of reviewing, because if one of them is off, then it just screws everything up in the sense that I have to upload 2 really close to one another, and I hate doing that because I feel like it just doesn't allow the video before it to gain enough traction view-wise and everything, because I feel like my videos normally take 2 to 3 days to gain their normal traction. So I just spent some time like literally hashing out on my calendar, okay, when does each brand need it by, when does each brand need it live by, and then trying to piece them where they can go with having a few days in between, and also with them still being as chronological as possible. It is the biggest blessing, and I'm beyond thankful for it because it's all brands I love, but I haven't been able to finish unpacking. I haven't been able to put up Christmas. I haven't been able to do any house stuff with picking up. Like, it's still such a mess here, and it's driving me crazy. That's why I've been editing up here instead of downstairs, because the office is at least relatively clean. So it's just driving me crazy that we've been home for almost a week now, and we've barely made any progress when it comes to cleaning up the space. Honestly, I'm fine with it because I'm just beyond thankful that I even have brand deals right now, because normally Q1 is relatively slow. Considering last year I didn't have any brand deals really from January to May. I'm very thankful for it, but it is keeping me from getting the house stuff done. But I think the good thing about keeping me from getting house stuff done is I think I'm going to do a whole separate video, and maybe even a different video series after that video related to decluttering and cleaning the house up, because I've got time once all these videos are done. I ran the H-E-B to grab a few groceries. Griff and I have been eating a lot of the same things, which we normally don't, so we just like ran through a dozen of eggs so fast this week, and the same thing with our fruit and yogurt, so I needed to pick more of that up, and some chicken to make some soup tomorrow probably. But it is 5:30 and I'm about to leave in the next 15 minutes, or it's actually 5:40. I'm about to leave in like 5 minutes to go to my last spin class at For the People literally ever. If y'all have been around for a while, when we first moved to Houston, For the People is where I did most of my workouts, honestly. I usually went to spend there 2 to 4 times a week. And I stopped going when we moved, basically, just because it's so far from me now. And not so far, but just with traffic, it's very far. So with that being said, they announced like a month or 2 ago that they're basically closing the studio once their lease ends, which is this Sunday, I think. So it's the like last few days of classes, and I snagged a spot in the 6:30 class tonight with the instructor I usually went to. So I am about to go to that class, and one of my friends from work from my Big 4 job is actually meeting me there. Camera just died. My friend and I from work had always said, oh, like we'll go to a spin class sometime together, and then I quit and we just haven't done it. And then obviously I was really busy with the wedding and everything, so I texted her when we were coming home from the honeymoon, and I was like, FYI, like the spin studio is closing, so if you want to try out a class, you'll never be able to go back to one again, but you can at least try it out once. So she's gonna meet me there. I've just got home.
Hi.
So I am excited to spin, but I'm nervous because I am beyond sore still from F45 on Tuesday, and I haven't been to spin since July, so it's been a long time. Currently in Target. I went to F45 this morning. It's like 9:30 right now. I have several gift cards just from Christmas and everything, and I'm wanting to do some updates in our bedroom, and we got some things on our registry, like this quilt's one of them right here that's right behind me, just kind of like dressing up our bed a little bit more. And I want to get some like lamps and stuff too, but I don't remember lamps being so expensive. But I'm trying to see in person like the quilt I got and some of the pillows just to see how they look in person. I need to like mock it up on my bed, but I wanted to see some of the things that I saw online that I liked in person before I like buy anything. I'm not gonna get anything today. There are a few things I need in here. I need to get a new SD card because I'm just like filming so much these days and all of mine are basically always full, and a storage container for my Cricut stuff like I think I already mentioned. So I'm looking at these. I really love this one right here, but I got this from our registry and I love it. I just worry that I'm gonna get tired of this green color because I just know it's really popular right now. But we also got 2 throw pillows that match it from our registry. So I may do like a little swap if I find something else I like. I wanna do this while this is 25% off too, but for reference, this is we got 2 of these throw pillows, which y'all know we already have the big green Euro pillows on our bed, which are like a light green. But we got these, and then I have this velvet quilt that I wanna put at the end of the bed, keep our white duvet. And I really wanted to do like the shams. I love the outline, the stitch outline on these. There's one that's dark gray and it looks black, but they don't have it in store here. Like I love the look of the stitching on the white shams. I would love to do this setup, maybe even without the comforter and just shams if I could find some online, with the patterned pillow and then the quilt at the end, or with more plain pillows and a patterned quilt. I'm obsessed with this quilt though. I just love the pattern on it, and the only reason I hesitate with the dark of this one is just because our room is so dark, so I almost want something brighter, but I don't know. This and this together is both pretty dark, but if I had like this, I'm absolutely obsessed with how luxurious shams like this look with the trim, so I need to like find some of those online. I've already looked and it's been really hard, so I wish I could buy the shams from these by themselves. Making my usual protein smoothie now. I am gonna eat some yogurt here probably like after I shower, but I think right now I just want a smoothie. But I'm putting in the Symbiotica, the vitamin C, and y'all know I basically make like a frozen little dreamsicle situation for my protein smoothies. I just do ice, fresh orange juice, and this protein, but this is citrus vanilla flavored and it tastes amazing on its own. But we're just gonna enhance the citrus vanilla flavor and put it in the smoothie today. I drank some in water the other day, but honestly I just prefer like slurping it out of there because it tastes good. And today it's going in the smoothie. So we're trying all methods of delivery for it. Today's gonna be another heavy editing day. I have another brand deal due on Monday and I need to send it Monday morning because I desperately need the brand to approve it by like Tuesday morning, hopefully. Wednesday morning at the very latest. But I only did 1 scoop of protein, I think. Yeah. So in order to do that, I need to have the video like already done before Monday morning, which means I'm probably gonna have to work some this weekend, but I'm used to doing YouTube and podcast stuff on the weekend anyways, because I haven't recorded my podcast yet either. And Griffin and I are both at a breaking point with our home right now with the state of it. Because I totally thought this week, like in a vlog, I was gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna get the house back in order. So much motivating cleaning and organizing and decluttering. No, I haven't done a lick of any of it because I've been so busy filming and editing. Like I've already said, I'm beyond thankful for it, but it's getting to the point where I'm like, I am always having to like step over things, move things. I can't stand the state of it anymore. I'm literally gonna like put my phone away. Like I would turn it off, but I'm literally gonna put it away somewhere and I'm going to zone in on editing. I'm going to zone in on at least getting things picked up and boxes thrown out and things in their place so that maybe tomorrow we can both tag team the rest of it. Talk to y'all much today at all. I can't remember the last time I talked to y'all on the vlog just because I did start a new video, started filming a new video at like 3 o'clock. So since then, we pretty much just ate dinner, which I'm so glad we had our Blue Apron meals because I didn't have to cook or anything. We just put them in the microwave, which was very helpful since we were busy cleaning things up in here. I've been filming my home reset for 2024 video because y'all have seen the state of the house this week and I was gonna put it in this vlog, but like I said, I just got too busy and I couldn't focus on filming that video at the level of like quality and the way I wanted to film it and get all the editing and filming that I needed done this week. So it'll just be a separate like weekend vlog. But I just bought a Costco membership, which I'm super excited about, and that'll be in my weekend vlog too, because we're gonna go together in the morning when they open. I'm really excited for that. I am exhausted now because I've just like been on my feet since like 2 or 3 o'clock, and it's 8:49 now. Feeling really good about the state of everything. We definitely have some things left to do. I still need to unpack like a little bit of my suitcase and put it away. And I have a bunch of just PR and stuff that I need to put up, and I kind of went through it, and there were some things that I already have the item or something similar, so I put it in my big box that I'm going to set up giveaways from. We've got all the holiday stuff going, the Christmas tree's going. It's literally been up since November 1st. And then we still have some boxes over here in this corner right there. It's a bookshelf that we need to build that we're gonna put in the kitchen. I've got the comforter that I was talking all about at Target this morning. There's a floor lamp that we're gonna put behind the chair in the corner over there, and I think it's gonna look so good. We got it from the registry. Camera literally just died, and I'm not going upstairs to get a charger just for a few seconds. But as you can see, it looks a lot better in here. I mean, pretty much everything has been picked up for the most part. Over here's a mess though, because all of this, like that's right behind my arm, I'm kind of trying to cover the label. But all of this is stuff that we're donating. And then this black basket is going to be all of our like wedding trunk. Not all of it though, because there is some stuff in that black basket that won't go in the wedding trunk, but everything in there is from the wedding basically. And then Griffin has some things right there, and there's a few things we gotta return. I didn't even get to talk to y'all about Spin last night either. It was like it was low-key emotional, because once I got in the room, still can't believe they're closing, but it was crazy because once I like just got on my bike and the class started, I was like, oh, I miss this energy so much, because the energy at that spin studio is just seriously unmatched. It's just a blast. I don't know how to explain it. So I'm so sad that they're closing, and it was just like really crazy because I sat there and thought like, ugh, I miss this so much. It's amazing. And then it hit me like, oh, yeah, never gonna have this again. But my friend from work enjoyed it. She killed it though. And we went to Mendocino Farms after for dinner. Just because we didn't even really get to talk, of course, during the spin class. And I'm really proud of myself because she's a work friend, but she's like more than a work friend to me, if you know what I mean. But I'm still proud of myself for doing something social. My goal like for 2024, I wanted to do like one thing, or I want to do one thing socially a month that like maybe a little bit outside of my comfort zone, and not even outside of my comfort zone, but like starting out things will be outside of my comfort zone. So hanging out with her, it's not that it's outside of my comfort zone because we've hung out before, but she's just like a newer friend, so you know what I mean. But it's not like it's hard to hang out with her or anything. It's very easy and fun. But you guys get what I mean. When you have a new friend, if you're somebody that's like maybe a little bit more introverted, it can be a little bit difficult to get yourself to ask somebody to hang out and do something if they're a new friend. I'm proud of myself for doing that. Cheers to making change in 2024 and reprioritizing my social life after quite literally having it at the bottom of my totem pole for the last like year and a half, 2 years. Big news when I went to F45 this morning. I can't believe I forgot to tell you all this, but I ended up being able to sign up for a membership through the studio, and I'm super happy. I'm mad because I did sign up for ClassPass literally at the beginning of this week, just so that I could go this week until I figured out how much it was there. And I should have just asked at the beginning of this week because I could have saved myself $80, but whatever. I got my classes worth out of the ClassPass classes that I went to because I went to 4 of them. So, and the classes cost more than $20 a class if you were just to drop in. So anyways, I am so happy because I did get the membership. They charge weekly. I don't really know why they do that, but I know it's an F45 thing for them to do that, but it's $40 a week with the current deal they're doing for New Year's. So if you've been wanting to try out F45, if your studio's still doing that by the time this video goes out, definitely check it out. So it's $160 a month for me to go, which is actually cheaper than what I was paying for gym pass while I was working, which I kind of told myself if it's for F45, I will spend $200 for unlimited a month, and I will cut something out of the budget and like make it work because it just does wonders for me mentally and physically. So I'm really happy that I got it for $160 a month. I am gonna go ahead and end off this vlog though, because like I said, already started another one, but thank you all so much for watching. I hope this vlog was entertaining for y'all, just me getting back to living life and back into routine and everything. I feel like next week's gonna be a little bit more back to pace. This week was back to pace in the sense that like I went to my workouts and I was editing, but it was just so busy with editing and filming. I just didn't get near as much content as I was expecting. So I'm sorry about that, but I hope you all enjoyed the vlog. Nonetheless, be sure to subscribe if you aren't already and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload, and follow me on social media down below. So We can hang out, be besties. Check out my podcast, always linked down below as well. And I will see you all in my next video. Thanks so much for watching.